Hi friends, today I'm going to explain about exception handling. Exception is an abnormal condition. In Java, exception is an event that distributes the normal flow of program. It is an object which is thrown at runtime. Exception handling in Java is one of the powerful mechanisms to handle the runtime errors so that the normal flow of application can be maintained. Hierarchy of Java exception classes. Global is a superclass of all the exception. Exception and the error is a subclass. Runtime exception is a subclass of exception. Runtime exceptions are like arithmetic exception, null count exception, number format exception, index out of bound exception. Errors are stack overflow errors, virtual machine errors, out of memory error. Type of Java exceptions are checked exception and unchecked exception errors. Difference between the checked and unchecked exception. The classes that directly inherits global class expect runtime and error is called checked exception. For example, IO exception, SQL exception, etc. Checked exceptions are checked at the compile time. Unchecked exception. The classes that inherits runtime are known as unchecked exception. For example, arithmetic null pointer, array index out of bound exception. Unchecked are not checked at compile time, but they are checked at runtime. Errors. Errors are the irrecoverable. Some of the examples of are out of memory, virtual machine, and assertion error. Let us have an example on exception. Let us take a class as sample. In the sample we have 5 statements like sample 1, logical expression like 10 by 0, and sample 2, and sample 3, and sample 4. When we execute this program, when we run this Java application, as we are as we are getting as a output as sample 1, remaining we are not getting execution due to at the line number 8 we are getting arithmetic exception. To handle this exception, we are going to use exception handling. Exception handling. In exception handling, the keywords like try. A try is a block in which we can specify the group of statements that may generate the exception. Syntax of try block as given below. A try block contains any number of statements, but recommended to specify only those statements which may generate exception. Catch block. Catch block is a block which we can specify the group of statements that will display the information of the exception that has been occurred. Syntax of catch block as given below. Note, every catch block must contain the reference of any one of the exception. Finally is a block in which we specify the group of statements that will perform the code cleanup activities like releasing the memory and resources, etc. Syntax of finally block given below. The statement performing code cleanup activities. Throws. The keyword is designed to transfer or delegate the responsibility of exception handling to its caller. Exception handling to its caller. Syntax of throws keyword as given below. Note, the throws keyword will not handle the exception. Throw. The throw keyword is used to throw the exception object explicitly to the JVM. Syntax of the throw keyword as given below. Exception handling can be done only by using try catch block. Let us have an example on how to handle the exceptions by using the try, catch, and finally block. Let us create the example on the exception handling. Let us take a class name as exception handling demo class. Just have in main method. In the main method, just print out sysout having line number one, and sysout which have a logic, arithmetic logic. 6 out Java releasing code, releasing cleanup in the code, 6 out end of the main method, end of the main method, starting of the main method. When we save this, when we run this Java application, Java application, there is abnormal termination at the line number of 8. The risky code which we need to keep in try block to handle this exception. Handle and display the exception, we are using to handle this exception. Change to arithmetic exception. To handle the exception and to display the exception, we are using e.print trace. Finally, proc is used for code cleanup activity. Let us run this application. Abnormal termination is avoided here. Here in the output we are getting start main method. The arithmetic exception is handled. And a cleanup in the code, and end of the main method is executed. Let us have an example on Java throw keyword example. Let us take an example like age throw example with a main method. When we throw is if we wanted to specifically throw an exception, then we are going to use throw keyword like age check 13. When the age is less than 13, when the age is less than 18, we need to throw an exception. Age is less than 18, then throw new keyword home with arithmetic with the answer exception. Throwing a message like age is not eligible for voting. Else else int system dot out dot println eligible for voting. Just run the Java program. We are getting the age is not eligible for voting. This is a sample for pro keyboard. If we give more than 18, then run the program. You eligible 18, his age was 19, therefore he is eligible for voting. How to create the user defined exception? Just create the class validate age that main method is available. Just do the input give the input from command line by using scanner which is present in Java util package. We give the input to the command line. Just see next semicolon, just yeah, integer dot face dot int age just the age is less than 18. So your page invalid user invalid exception. Give the message like valid age not eligible not eligible for voting semicolon. Please remove your segment else enter eligible for voting. This age invalid exception is not related to exception class. Just we need to create the age invalid exception class. Just we need to create the age in exception class. Change message super dot message semicolon. Just save and run the validate age. Throws keyword is used for transferring the exception to a column method. Then we are using throws keyword. Just run the Java application. Give the input as 16. Invalid age not eligible for voting. We are getting the age invalid exception. When we run another time, the given value as 19. The person was eligible for voting.